Hi everyone, I am Pedro Lighting and I am a graduate from Folsom University, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys to help you to create your video for the Creativity Marathon. Now, I want to talk to you about lighting without making it too complicated, but enough to help you enhance your project. There are no limits for when we talk about lighting in video production, but we don't want to make it sound difficult and too technical. What we want to do here is just to give you hints about simple details and techniques you can use in your video that will increase the quality of the final result. It's actually a lot more about paying attention than it is about buying expensive equipment or learning complex techniques. First of all, determine what is your main source of light. Are you shooting an open space? Are you using the sunlight? If so, what is the best time of the day for your shooting? Analyze your scene before you film it. You don't want the sun to hit your camera in a way that the audience can't even understand the frame, do you? So, for external shots, program the shooting for the time of the day when the sun is exactly where you need it to be. If you are shooting a person, specifically with a close-up, it's even more important to determine what is going to be your main light. You want to make sure that you are not shooting a face that is full of shadow. If you don't determine and position the light before you start, you won't be able to correct that mistake afterwards. You can do shooting tests to see what is the best light for your shooting, or you can use lamps to really control the lighting. Most of the times, just one lamp is enough to avoid unwanted shadows and to set the mood of the shooting. Something else you can also think of is the color of the light you want to use. Do you want something warmer or something more yellow? Do you want something sharper or more white? What would your shooting look like if you had a filter in the lamp and put some color in the light? Experiment with a cellophane paper. Just make sure you don't touch the lamp with the paper. Have someone to hold the paper with a distance to the lamp and see how the light changes and how it shapes the atmosphere you want to give to your scene. You can also use pictures in your video, especially as B-roll when you're editing the final composition. Maybe you can even create a stop-motion fragment with lots of pictures. We have seen that before. Lots of pictures of faces that move quickly and create an illusion of movement. Or even a panel with hundreds of face pictures. If you want to experiment with that, with pictures in general, remember to check the flash from your camera. Pictures for this purpose probably will look best if you turn off the flash of your camera. Something else to keep in mind is that if you are filming people, it's usually better to have light coming from above the person's head. This will create a more natural environment and shadows. But don't forget to review and see if the result is really the best you can offer, or if you can improve it by adding one or two extra lamps. With amateur productions, it is always better to use natural light and control what can be controlled. Time of day when you shoot. Shoot external scenes all on the same day to make sure that the light is constant. Of course, it won't help if you spend the whole day shooting, as the sun will move and the light will change, or eventually it even will become night, so there will be no light at all. If you really think about lighting in a production like the one we are talking about here, you'll come to the conclusion that it's all about planning. Plan your script, plan your frames, and then plan the light you want to have in your shootings. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy the tips and that you find them useful while you're producing your video.